Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that many of us heard as children. A tale that's as crumbly and sweet as its hero, yet carries a surprisingly sharp lesson. We're talking about the one and only Gingerbread Man. This isn't just a simple nursery rhyme. It's a timeless fable about confidence, caution, and the consequences of our choices. Told and retold across Europe and America for generations. Have you ever wondered what this runaway cookie is really trying to teach us? Well, grab a cup of tea, maybe even a cookie of your own, as we unwrap the deeper meanings hidden in this classic tale. Let's start by reintroducing our cast of characters. At the heart of it all is the Gingerbread Man himself. He's not just a cookie, he's a personality. He's proud, incredibly fast, a little bit cheeky, and overflowing with confidence. He's the embodiment of youthful energy and a belief that he's untouchable. Then we have his creators, the kind old woman and old man, who lovingly bake him in their oven, never expecting their creation to spring to life. As our hero makes his grand escape, he encounters a series of farm animals, a cow, a horse, maybe a pig, all of whom represent the everyday challenges and obstacles we easily overcome. But the most crucial character, the one who changes the entire game, is the fox. He's not like the others. He's patient, sly, and a master of clever words. The fox represents a different kind of challenge, one that can't be outrun. So how does the story go? It all begins in a cozy little cottage where an old woman, longing for a child, decides to bake a gingerbread man. She gives him currant eyes, a cherry nose, and a big gingerbread smile. But the moment the oven door opens, something magical happens. The gingerbread man hops off the baking sheet, zips past the startled couple, and dashes out the door. As he runs, he begins his famous taunting chant. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. He's filled with the thrill of his own speed and freedom. First, he outruns the old woman and old man. Then, he gleefully speeds past a field of workers, a cow, and a horse, all while shouting his defiant rhyme. With each new challenger he leaves in the dust, his confidence soars higher and higher. He feels invincible, believing no one and nothing can stop him. He is the fastest, the cleverest, the best. But his journey is about to hit a major obstacle, a wide, deep river. And waiting right there, with a twinkle in his eye, is the cunning fox. This is where the story takes a critical turn. The gingerbread man, for all his speed, can't swim. The fox, seeing his opportunity, offers a seemingly kind solution. I can help you, he says, with a friendly smile. Just hop onto my tail and I'll carry you across. The gingerbread man, blinded by his own arrogance and desperate to continue his escape, doesn't stop to think. He trusts the fox without a second thought. As they venture into the water, the fox tells him the water is getting deeper, urging him to move from his tail to his back, then to his shoulders, and finally to his nose, to stay dry. The gingerbread man obliges each time, getting closer and closer to danger. The moment they reach the other side, the fox flips the gingerbread man into the air and gobbles him up in one bite. And just like that, the triumphant run is over. The story ends not with a victory, but with a sudden final lesson. So what's the real moral of this tale? At its core, the story is a powerful warning about the dangers of overconfidence. The gingerbread man's pride is his fatal flaw. He's so busy celebrating his ability to outrun everyone that he fails to recognize a different kind of threat. He believes his speed makes him superior to all, but he learns too late that cleverness and deception can easily defeat pure physical skill. This leads to another crucial lesson. Think before you trust. The fox doesn't try to chase the gingerbread man. He uses sweet words and false kindness. The story teaches us to be discerning, to question the motives of others, especially when their offers seem too good to be true. The gingerbread man's mistake wasn't just trusting the fox, but failing to stop and assess the situation. He let his ego make the decision for him. True strength isn't just about being fast or confident. It's about having the wisdom to know when to run and when to be cautious. He ignored the inherent danger of a fox and paid the ultimate price. The characters in this story are also rich with symbolism. The gingerbread man himself represents a kind of childlike innocence and boundless energy. He's curious, excited by his newfound freedom, and eager to test his limits. His frantic dash can be seen as a metaphor for rushing through life without reflection, driven by pure impulse rather than thoughtful planning. He's the thrill of the moment, the joy of pure, unthinking action. On the other hand, the fox is the perfect symbol for hidden dangers and deception. He represents the harsh reality that the world contains threats that aren't always obvious. He embodies the idea that true danger often comes disguised as help, preying on our vanity and our moments of desperation. The chase itself symbolizes our journey through life. We might easily overcome many straightforward challenges, just as the gingerbread man outruns the farmers and animals. But sooner or later, we will all face a river, a complex problem we can solve with our usual skills. How we choose to cross that river and who we trust to help us defines our fate. In the end, what can we take away from this seemingly simple children's story? The tale of the gingerbread man isn't meant to scare us away from being confident. Confidence is a wonderful, necessary quality. It's what pushes us to try new things and believe in our abilities. However, the story beautifully illustrates that confidence must be balanced with humility and awareness. It's a call for what we might call smart confidence. It's the ability to be proud of your strengths while also recognizing your weaknesses. The gingerbread man was strong on land, but vulnerable in water. His failure was not admitting that vulnerability and seeking help from a trustworthy source. He couldn't see past his own triumphant chant. The story encourages us to cultivate wisdom alongside our talents. It reminds us that the world is complex, and the greatest challenges often require not just speed or strength, but also critical thinking, patience, and a healthy dose of skepticism. It's about knowing that while it's great to be able to run fast, it's even better to know which direction you're running in and who you're running with. The Gingerbread Man's story is a timeless reminder that true success comes from a blend of courage, caution, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the Gingerbread Man. It's amazing how much meaning can be packed into such a short tale, isn't it? What are your thoughts on the story? Did you see it differently as a child? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into the hidden meanings of our favorite stories. Thanks for watching and see you next time.